today I am not at home. Today I just had to be in Kennesaw because yesterday I was not. And I typically am on Mondays and Wednesdays. But today I am coming at you live from the studio for today's Guts and Nuts workout. As always, we are going to get into our warm-up in just a moment, so be sure you have enough space. Do that area check, spin around a few times, make sure you aren't going to hit anyone or anything around you. Big steps side to side and front and back. Today I will be using one weight, so this weight will just add resistance and add difficulty onto our workout. So if you're at the gym or at home, you can grab any weight that you like or any household object. The weight is optional here, so we can do this workout with just our body weight if you'd like to. Throughout class, please go at whatever pace your body is comfortable with. Take breaks, take rest, and take water breaks as you need it. If you like to go faster than me, slower, either or, listen to your body and do accordingly. Also, be sure that you have your water handy for when we have our water breaks, and maybe turning that fan on if you'd like. Mine's not on yet, it's a little cold, but that will no longer be in just a few seconds. So we're gonna get into our warm-up right now. So stand on up if you aren't already. We're gonna start by getting the body moving with some stationary high knees. So knees come up high, pumping our arms. We're just marching here. Crunching our core in, trying to stay on our tippy toes, activating those legs, the core, pumping the arms. Nice and easy. Remember to breathe, guys. I'm going to go straight into heel to glute. So again, trying to stay on our tippy toes as best as we can. Going at whatever pace we're comfortable with. Pumping the arms. 3, 2, and jog in place. So picking up that pace just a bit here. Heart rate is going to get up. Remember to breathe. Deep breath. Let's go into some jumping jacks. Jumping up nice and high. Bracing our core. We like to just do a side-to-side step. That's an option as well, guys. Deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go straight to some forward lunges. Big step forward, back to center. Alternating sides. We'd like to add in a twist. Optional twist here. Big step forward, inhaling. Exhale, back to center. Sit up nice and tall. Chest is open. Eyes straight forward. Go for 3, 2, and last one. Back to center. We're going to go straight to some arm circles. Big circles back first. Feeling that stretch in the chest, the armpits, the shoulders, and the arms. And let's go forward. Deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that arm across. Big squeeze and alternate. So just a couple seconds. And switching arms. Rotating that torso. One more each side. Last one. Last but not least, we're going to do our elephant stretch. So sitting back into our heels. Left foot's flat, right heel's out. We're going to scoop the ground and out to the ceiling. Alternate sides. Deep breaths here. A big inhale, scoop, and exhale straight up. Think to the toes are pointing forward. Chest is open. One more on each side. Last one here. Deep breath. Hopefully we got that heart rate up just a bit. So grab some water. Now maybe turning on that fan. I'm already pretty hot. Not sweating yet, but just wait. So grab some water if we need to, and we're going to get into our circuit. So today, similar to Tuesday, we've got a circuit style workout focused on the lower body, glutes, and the core. So I will go through just about 5 movements tonight. So I'll go through each 5 back to back, and it will take a longer rest and then repeat the circuit. But by all means, get water as you guys need it, as I'm rambling, talking about and explaining each movement. Grab some water, and then we can get back into it. Putting it into that circuit in just a few seconds. So grab some water. Alrighty guys, so getting that object or that weight, if we're using it, it is optional. Our first move is going to be our curtsy lunge. So like on Tuesday, we want to stay low, so keeping that slight bend in our knees, feet are nice and flat. Feet should be directly under our hips, so the legs are straight, the chest is open. The curtsy lunge, we're doing that diagonal step back, coming as low as we're comfortable, staying low back to center, and alternating. So this is our movement, nice and controlled, staying low back to flat, diagonal lunge, feet in the middle, diagonal lunge, alternating from right to left or vice versa. We're going to have 40 seconds here. And when we're ready, get low, let's go. Wide step back, feet in the middle, and alternate. Focusing that work on our glutes here. So we're gonna feel the burn in our legs, in the quads, in our thighs, and also in that booty. So we're nice and controlled, taking deep breaths, inhale back, exhale back to center, 10 seconds. That front foot should stay nice and flat, back toes on the ground, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand on up nice and tall. Alrighty guys, next up here, we've got a squat with a reach. So again, optional weight. We're gonna get into that squat position. Feet are nice and flat. We're squatting down and reaching to one side. Back to our squat and reach. So the feet should stay in the same place, just bringing that one toe up to get that rotation. And weight goes diagonal. So we're going to go from the squat to reach, alternating sides for 40 seconds. And let's go. Sitting back into our squat and reaching to the left. Back to the squat and to the right. Alternating from right to left. Going at whatever pace we're comfortable with. Working the lower body and the core here. Inhale down, exhale reach. Halfway there. Sit back to the heels of the hips and reach up. 10 seconds. Woo! Inhale and exhale. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Woo! Alrighty guys, next up, we've got a deadlift here. So we're nice and controlled, focusing on those glutes and hamstrings. Feet are flat directly under our hips. The legs are straight, slight bend in our knees. We're sitting the hips back and leaning the torso forward, hinting at those hips. Control down and quicker back up. 40 seconds here. And let's go. Sitting the hips back. Slight bend to those knees. And squeeze the glutes up. So a big inhale, drag the weight down to our chin. And exhale up. Rolling the shoulders back so our chest is open. Focusing that work in our glutes and in the hamstrings in the back of the thighs. About 10 more seconds. Feet should stay nice and flat in that stationary position. Last one here. And exhale, squeeze the glutes. Woo! Alrighty guys. 2 more movements. Next up, we're gonna get down on the ground for our clamshell. So this is a single leg movement. We're gonna be on our side. Knees and feet come together. We're gonna be resting on our forearms here. So this is our stance. Elbows directly under our shoulder. Nice and straight arms. Knees together. Feet together. Core tight. We're opening that knee up wide. Nice and controlled to the ceiling. And closing it. Optional weight here. We can place that weight or that object on our hips if we'd like to. Being sure that we're holding it so it's stable. Opening that knee up wide. And closing it. 20 seconds on each side. And let's go. Nice and controlled. Squeezing our glutes. And close it. Big inhale up. Exhale down. Keeping our chest nice and open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch sides onto the opposite leg. Forearm is down. Knees are together. Feet are together. Optional weight on that hip. 20 seconds. And let's go. Opening that knee up. Keeping the feet together. And closing it. Like a clamshell here. Feet are together at that hip. And the mouth is opening in our knees. Deep breath. You're about halfway there. Putting your support into this forearm and to your hip. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close the shell. Alrighty guys, one more movement, a little bit of cardio, but also working the core and again the lower body. We're gonna go into our plank to squat hold sequence. So here again, weight is optional. We're starting in that plank position. So wrists under shoulders, fingertips pressed down. Holding this plank nice and tight. Glutes are tight, bracing the core. We're going from a plank, jumping or stepping up into our squat. Holding our squat, back down, out, into our plank. So this is our movement, alternating from plank to squat hold, having the option to step or jump out. Alrighty, 40 seconds here. We've got a water break after this. Go whatever pace you're comfortable with. Starting in that plank, wrists under shoulders, and let's go. In the plank, up into that squat hold, and back out. Only holding each movement for about 2 to 3 seconds. You're about halfway there. Woo! Feeling this in our core and in the legs here. The legs and lower body. 10 seconds. Deep breath. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can come up. Woo! How are you guys feeling? Shake those legs out. Get some water. Take some deep breaths. We've got a little break here, and then we are going to go back into repeating each movement back to back. Maybe a bit quicker this time around, now that you guys know our movements. But get some water. Woo! Taking this time to rest and reflect. How was that first circuit? Was it a bit too challenging? Not challenging enough? Maybe we want to up that intensity next time, or use those harder options. Or maybe we want to take a step back, maybe take that weight off. Excuse me. And just listen to our bodies. Alrighty, guys? So reflecting now, taking some deep breaths, trying to lower that heart rate just a bit, and getting some water. Alrighty, guys, we're going to get back into our circuit, starting with that curtsy lunge. So nice and controlled, staying low. Optional weight here. Feet under the hips, nice and flat, like bending those knees. Remembering diagonal set back to center, and alternate. 40 seconds here, by bending those knees, and let's go. Controlling that step back to center. We're nice and controlled, finding our balance in this reverse curtsy lunge. Deep breath, sitting up nice and tall. Gonna inhale, bring the knee down. Exhale, center. About 15 more seconds. Focusing that work on the glutes here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up, nice and tall. Next up, going into our squat to reach. So working the core and again the lower body. We want to get into that squat stance. Feet are nice and flat. We're going to sit back to the hips and the heels here. Squatting down and reaching diagonally. Rotating that ankle back to center and reach diagonally. 40 seconds. And let's go. Squatting down and reach. Deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale up. Going at whatever pace we're comfortable with. Making sure that squat stance is where it needs to be. And back up. Halfway there. Working the lower body. And the core here. That outer core with that diagonal reach. Less than 10 seconds. Woo! Squeeze the glutes up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Woo! Alrighty, guys. Slowing it down a bit. We're going to go into our nice and controlled deadlift. So feet are directly under our hips. Right bend in those knees. Chest is open. Hinging the hips back. Leaning towards the ground. And quicker back up. 40 seconds here. And let's go. Inhaling down. And exhale up. only coming us down, only going as low as we're comfortable with, feeling the stretch in the glutes and hamstrings, and back up. So getting that full contraction, feel the work in the butt and the back of the thighs. Stand on up nice and tall, and lean on over. 10 seconds. Swiping in those knees, swiping in the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish the rep out, guys. Alrighty, next up, we're gonna get down on the ground for our clamshell. So again, single leg here, starting on one side. You've got 20 seconds each leg. Balancing on that forearm, wrist directly under the shoulder, fingertips pressed down. Option here, bringing those hips up and balancing on that knee. This will make it a bit more challenging. We have that option to open up and close as we lift our waist up like our side plank and opening those knees. If not, again, just laying down on our hips and opening the knees exactly the same. We're gonna have 20 seconds each leg. Optional weight can be on the hips. And let's go. Controlling that knee out, straight to the ceiling, and back. That wall, I should say. Only opening it as far as we're comfortable with, feeling that work in our side glute here. Taking deep breaths, big inhale up, hold it, and exhale down. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Alternating the hip we're laying on. Knees together, feet together, arm in alignment, and hands down. 20 seconds, and let's go. Opening that knee up, and closing it. Nice and controlled. Big inhale, open, hold it, and exhale, close. Make sure our chest is nice and open. We're bracing our core. Or squeezing the glutes. Less than 10 seconds here. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish it out. Woo! One more movement. We've got that plank into the squat hold. Options here. Make it a bit more challenging. We can do mountain climbers in that plank. So about 4, 5 climbers, knees to elbow, and then into the squat. We have the option to just hold it out and then come into our squat, or we can come out, do mountain climbers, and then go into our squat. So option here to do about 4 climbers, and then hopping into that squat hold. Finish it out strong, guys, for your final 40 seconds, and then we're gonna cool it down. Starting in that plank position, wrists under the shoulders, back nice and flat, body is tight, and let's go. Optional mountain climbers. We're up and holding that squat. Either using that weight or just using your body weight. Sitting back to the squat, out into our plank position. Chest is open, feet are flat, and back on out. 15 more seconds here. You can do it, guys. Squeeze the glutes, brace the core. Woo! Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, squeeze the glutes, and shake those legs out. Woo! on the back. Give yourself some thumbs up and get some water. Woo! We're gonna cool it down now. So stretch it out, lower that heart rate, and just relax our minds and bodies. Alrighty guys, we can start by standing up nice and tall, reaching to the ceiling, and coming back down to center. Big inhale up, and exhale down. Last one here. Stretching out the stomachs. Inhale to the ceiling. And exhale down. Next up, we're going to take a seat down on the ground. Sitting up nice and tall, extending those legs out. We're going to reach to one side, making that arch in our arm, having the option to come down on our forearms, feeling that stretch a bit deeper, and alternating sides, reaching over, making that arch with our bodies, and feeling that side stretch in the stomach, back in the armpit. Coming back to center, and we're going to reach towards our toes. Feeling the stretch in our back and in the hamstrings, in the back of the legs. Taking deep breaths. Sitting back up, we're going to bring the feet together for a butterfly. Lengthening our spine. We're sitting up nice and tall, opening the chest, pressing the knees downwards, feeling the stretch in our inner thighs. We can roll the neck out here as well if you like. Just letting it fall, alternating our rotations. We're going to come on our backs next. So laying down nice and flat. We're going to bring our low back pressed into the ground. Bringing the right knee into chest. We're going to give it a big hug for a lying knee hug here. Slowly squeezing the knee tighter and tighter. Feeling that stretch in the back of our legs and our hips. We can take that knee across to the opposite side of our bodies. Keeping the shoulder blades pressed down. Feeling this stretch in our hips, shoulders, chest, our spine, and our glutes. Coming back to center and alternating sides, bringing that knee in, giving it a big squeeze, falling deeper to that stretch, and then taking that knee across the body, keeping the shoulder blades pressed down and reaching to the side, feeling the stretch in the chest and shoulder, the hips and glutes and the spine. Bringing the knee back to center and laying down flat. I'm going to flip over onto our stomachs. Bringing the hands near the shoulders. I'm going to extend the arms up, pressing the fingertips down, laying the feet flat, and opening the chest. Feeling the stretch in our stomachs. Taking deep breaths. On our next big inhale, we're going to sit the hips back, open the knees up a bit wider, and to exhale, falling into our hips. feeling that stretch in our back and our hips. Taking deep breaths here, and then sitting up. Whenever you and your body are ready, we can sit crisscross applesauce, and that is all I have for you guys for this guts and butts class. I really hope you enjoyed today's workout. Hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday and an awesome week. This is my last class of the week. Next week we aren't having classes, of course, because of Thanksgiving break. So I will not see you, or you will not see me next week, unfortunately. But I hope you guys have an awesome break, whether it's with family, friends, or you're yourself. Take time to give thanks, to think about some things you're grateful for, and just enjoy your week off from school and do something good for yourself. Continue to move your bodies and get some workouts, and if you can, go back to some of my old videos if you'd like to. They're all posted on our YouTube channel. So you can go back and check those out if you'd like to throughout this week off. Other than that, if you guys have an awesome break and an awesome weekend, I will see you after break. So the weekend after break back on Monday. So again, my name is Sam, and I'll catch you guys after break. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. Have a great night.